Okay, right. Uh, Today I'm going to start my SPSS session series for you guys, and let's start SPSS. Right, session one. First of all, we have to open the software like this, and yes, you can see here. You have to start the open. I Yes, you have to open IBM SPSS, the software. So, um, and don't worry, okay? SPSS is very easy. Okay, guys, definitely we can do this, right? Don't worry. And here you will see so many examples in my sessions, and there are so many demonstrations and the exercises and for you with some screenshots, right? Okay, let's proceed. Once you open software, you will see this particular diagram, right? Then, and this is the IBM SPSS Statistics 26 version. There are kind of differences in between different versions, but don't worry, you can find accordingly, right? So you can start by clicking new data if there is totally new work, right? Then or else you can select a recent file accordingly if you have to uh, continue something. So as beginners, you can choose this option, new file, new dataset, and then click open. Then you can see this here in the left bottom corner. You see this data view and the variable view, right? The data view is like a looks like a spreadsheet, normal like a normal Excel spreadsheet, right? Then uh, this is the variable view, right? It is somewhat different, but very easy. Don't worry, right? Just remember these names, data view, and the variable view. This is the first step, right? Then, in the variable view, right here, and there is another view called output view. You will see it later on, all right? Now, just focus on this data view and variable view. Now you guys have a small exercise, right? I will share it. Uh, okay. Yes. This is exercise one, right? Uh, Here you have the case and read it carefully. A survey was given to several members from 4 different classes in the gym. Tuesday, Thursday mornings, Tuesday, Thursday afternoons, Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday afternoons, right? Then the members were asked whether or not they were morning people and whether or not they worked, right? Then this survey also asked for their performance grade in the classes. 100% be the highest grade possible, right? So the response sheet from 2 members are presented below. Okay, then here you will see the responses data sheets, right? And there are 2 members in this survey. So as a start, you have to enter these data into the SPSS sheet. The first step is to determine the variables properly, and then you can enter the data, right? So here, when you see the responses, you can get an idea about the variables, right? When it comes to this particular table, you will see the members ID right here, and the day of class, and the class type, final performance grade in class, and you have a job, whether do you have a job or not, right? And whether it is full-time or part-time. In both cases, you will given same uh, variables here, right? Then we can move into the this yes, the data view and the variable view. Okay, in the data windows, there are several insights you should know, right? Uh, the columns represents the data window, right? Here, the columns represent the variables, right? Here, the column represent a variable, and there is another column represent another variable. Likewise, these columns represent different variables. Okay, and then when it comes to this data view, right? So here, rows represent the participants of the survey. If there are 100 participants, you have 100 rows here. You have to enter, right? Then, okay, let's define the variables. First of all, you have to enter a suitable name for each variable. Okay, there are several insights here as well. You have to know, you must know, otherwise you can't proceed, right? You have to begin this variable name in this column with a letter, and you can't begin it with a symbol or a number, right? Then you can't use spaces here as well. And then instead of spaces, you can use underscore. It is then it's better, right? Capitalization of letters doesn't matter, right? Then the members ID is the first variable here. So I enter that particular name, member ID. I think you got it, right? Then please check the example here. By using this, you can identify the variables and you can name the variables as well. Just see what I am doing, right? Day of class. Okay, very clear. And class time. And then grade. And then job. And thereafter full time or part time. All right, very clear. I think you got the idea. So, in the variable view, these different columns represent different insights for the these variables, right? Here you see the type, with, decimals, label, value, missing values, and columns, align, measure, row. There are different uh, properties. Each is variable. You must enter all the variables here perfectly as I did, right? You must enter and then don't forget to fill all these columns as well, right? Uh, then the first thing here, and I already filled it, and yes, all right. In this column, labels column, right? Here you can adjust it like this, and you have the space to describe. Here you have the space to describe the variable as you wish. There are no any kind of restrictions like here, and no any limitation for this. Then you can associate this description here with value like this. Okay, members ID, right? Day of class and class time and the performance grade and your uh, are you doing a job? No any limitations. Okay, full time or part time, right? Perfect. When it comes to SPSS, for most of the analysis, you should use numerical values for each day. Okay. In our example, we have day of class here, right? This particular variable. So, for analytical purposes, you should assign a numerical value for this particular uh, answer options, right? For that, we have value labels here. You can see this option. Okay, I'll do this for you, right? So, uh, there are, when it comes to this data sheets, you see day of class, and there are two options here: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, and Thursday, right? So I copy this one, and then here you see we give value 1 for this particular label, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and add. Then I give 2 for Tuesday, Thursday people, right? Okay, fine. Add. So I already provided the suitable value for this particular labels, and then click OK. Got it. right? In addition to that, you can select the data type. Okay, here. So, uh, so when we enter data to the data view, so we have already defined the variable. So we enter numerical values. So we can, this is okay, can select the numeric as the option. And there are so many another options as well. Numeric, comma, dot, scientific notation, date, dollar, custom currency, string, restricted numeric. Likewise, there are so many options. For this particular example, you can definitely use this numeric option. Okay. And the column width, no matter, you can keep it as it is, but if you have a long something with there are with many characters with number of characters, you can put the width value accordingly, right? And the decimals, you can enhance the decimal places and you can reduce it as well. So I don't need to put decimals here, as I can put this number one value, uh, these number one and two. So no need to put decimals. So I keep it as like 0. All will be 0. Okay, clear. All right. So with all the decimals according to the requirement, you can uh, arrange them. And there are several options such as missing, column, line, measure, and draw. And you can learn them in the future with the relevant examples. All right. Now I have fulfilled the necessities, right? Perfect. So what about you guys, right? And yes, we have to fulfill these things as well. Okay, I think you got the idea. And thereafter, I'm ready to enter data to this data view. Right. Now, it's very clear. You can see the entered variables here. Perfect. Right. So now I'm going to enter data, and you also can do it me, right? Once you enter, okay, there are actually two members here, 525322. The first one's ID and the second one's ID 1111. Okay, I'm going to enter. This is first ID and 1111. This is second batch ID. Right. Okay. And the first one's response is the day of class, Tuesday, Thursday, and the second one, morning, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. Here, when it comes to this grade, you can okay, the job. No one is doing a job. And these people are they have full these first guy has a part-time membership and the second guy has a full-time membership. All right, perfect. Once you enter the data, you can see the valid labels here, right? Here, by clicking these valid labels, here, okay, you see, then what happened, right? If you enter these, if you enter data in this mode, you don't need to enter the data codes, right? You can enter these uh, results as it is. Then it appears as the drop down list and you can select like this. Okay, another method. You can select the suitable button and gone, right? All done. Here, now you must save your document properly. It is very important. Otherwise, you may lose your data. Okay. Um, Please don't forget to use a unique name for each file. So when you save the SPSS sheet, you get here you can go there, file, and there are save option and save as option. Easily you can go here, right? You get the place, suitable place here, and this is our session 1. I save it as it is. The file name is session 1, right? And as type, save as type, here you get these extension, and it is a default thing. You don't need to type it here. SPSS adds it automatically, right? Window identifies and this as a SPSS data file, and you will get a .sp when you save SPSS output as the extension, and when you select SPSS syntax files, you will get .sps. It will get SPSS will add it automatically, right? All right. Now you guys, okay, can save, click. Okay, all done. It is set. Now you guys know all the basic necessities for start SPSS. Now you guys know all the basic necessities to start SPSS. I think you all get a good understanding about all the instructions, and you got the practice exercise as well. Don't be hesitant to drop a message to tell your ideas about this, and please ask any question if you have, and and I will respond you at my earliest. Thank you guys. See you soon.